Hi everyone. In this lecture, we will learn that how we can create this random geometry. The dimension of this geometry has not been given. Still, we can create this geometry within the CST Studio. So we will go to the CST Studio, select the brick, and in the name I will write solid 1. As I don't know the dimension, so I will write 2 in the x min, and I will write -2 in the x min, and in the +2 I will write in the x max value. For the y min I will write -6, and for the y max I will write +6, and for the height I am going to assign a value which is 2. I can use any material, so I am using PEC material here, and click on preview, and we can see that the geometry has been created, which is just like a rectangle with a certain length and width. Now we need a copy of this geometry so that we may be able to create the geometry which we have seen in the last slide. So for that I will go to the component, we will click on the solid 1, and then we will go to the transform. So we will click on the transform, then we will check the copy, and we can see that the copy of this object have been created. We can slightly move it in the right axis direction along the x-axis. We will slightly move it in the right direction, and you can see that okay, we need to keep the distance of translation as 10, so we will write 10 here, then click on OK. Now we can see that we have created two geometries which are aligned in the y-axis direction and which are translated, which are at a distance from each other. Now we need this center part. For that we need the midpoint of these two geometries. For that we will click on the M, and so we will click on this side, and we will click on M. So this the midpoint may be highlighted. And we will press on W so that the axis may be translated here. After that we can see from different angles. Now what we need to do is we need to create another brick, and for the same I will write the name solid 2, and we will write the minimum value of the in the x-axis direction as -5 and +5 in the positive axis direction. For the y min we will write -2 and +2 in the y min direction, and 2 is the height. So we can see that the third brick has been created, but it is not at the proper position, so we will need to change the value of x. X is equal to 0 and the plus x is equal to 5. So we can see that the geometry is not properly set. We need to increase the value of x max. So we are going to write 6 here. Now we can see that the geometry has been created, but it is not aligned in the z-axis direction. So we will change it to -2. So the plus z min is -2 now. Now we can see that all these geometries are aligned in the z-axis direction, and we have created a geometry. Now we need to unite all these three geometries. So we will click on the solid 1, and then we will click on the other part which is solid 2 and solid 3. So we will click on all these geometry, go to boolean and click on add. Now all these geometries have been united. Now if you want to change the color, then go to the right click on here and go to the change material color and click on the color. From this palette you can select any color. So I'm going to select the blue color, and you can see that the color has been changed from different angles. You can see that it is a united geometry which we have seen in the slide, and you can change the parameters from here. Like if I want to increase the width, the height, you can see that I have changed its height. The height of the central part has been changed, I can define and I can change the height of the from +2 to -1. You can see that the height or the thickness of this material or the thickness of this geometry has been reduced. So this is all about this geometry which we have created in CST Studio. Thank you so much.